We want to do a high recon, check out where there might be people, where there might be obstacles in the water, pretty much anything that might affect our approaching the beach or specifically egressing the beaches as well, because a lot of times you can get into a place doesn't mean you can necessarily get out of the same area. It's a nice sandbar. Sandbars are usually pretty good to beach on. So we have an out to the east and we have an out to the west as I approach. Beaching into the wind, again, winds are pretty light, and then it'll give me a nice safe egress once I leave the beach as well. And now I'm just gonna kind of reduce the power a little bit, but what I want to do is stay on step. So I'm staying on step. About 25 to 30 knots is our ideal step taxi speed. Once I'm at idle, I'm going to get ready to essentially egress the plane. So I'm going to take off my seatbelts. I am going to usually take off my headset. I'm going to leave my headset on. And I'm going to retract my flaps and I'm going to put my water rudder down, right? So I don't need my flaps. If the winds were stronger, I don't want the flaps pulling me in any direction. I want to have as much controllability as possible as I'm approaching the beach. I'm thinking about when am I shutting down, right? When can I glide safely to the sandbar, to the beach, to wherever I'm going? Typically as I approach, I'm going to kind of keep my hand on the ignition and just be ready to cut it. And I'm at idle. The other thing you always want to be constantly thinking of is how close am I to the sandbar? How deep is the water? When should I bring up my water rudder? So I'm starting to see the sandbar, so I'm going to bring the water rudder up. I'm going to get a little bit closer, and then I'm going to cut. And it's pretty much knee deep right now, and I'll be able to jump out, get control of the airplane quickly. So ignition's off. Don't forget the master switch.
Beaching a seaplane is a unique thing to do.
So we just left the beach, and what you notice is I waited to close the canopy, I waited to put my seatbelt on. I essentially are ready to bail out if you need to, worst case scenario.